Patty, and I am back to film another vlog.
Copters over my head every night when I go to bed.
It's been a minute. The last vlog I filmed was in July. I know this is inconsistent, guys, but I didn't want to buy. Okay, so basically what happened was I wanted to get the second vlog out before I went to Disney. That ended up editing it on the way to Disney, and then I got a mic because I had to buy. I didn't want to use CapCut anymore because CapCut's iffy. It has watermarks, and so I started using something else. I used I don't know how to pronounce it, Premiere, I think, and then I realized I had to buy it, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So I'm gonna buy it. I actually really like how it worked. I liked it better than CapCut's, but it just took a long time. That's okay, because we're gonna vlog again, and I'm gonna keep this intro short for once because I'm leaving. I'm going to college on Saturday. I just wanted to film an intro in my room before I'm ever in my room again. I don't really know when. I don't know what's gonna happen after this. There's my Zelda poster. There's my poster of my books. There's my stuff. I'm taking all that to college with me, so it's still gonna be in my room. But yeah, I'll have to take it down in a minute. So this vlog is going to cover finishing a draft. So like anywhere, but I have a draft, a spin-off project called CS. I've talked about it in my other videos, and I finally want it done. So my goal is to have it done before class starts in college, which is not next Monday, but the Monday after that, I think. So I have a hot minute. My siblings, I'm trying to spend so much time with them before I leave, but I just want to balance writing. Anyways, I'm gonna try to finish this draft. I just hit the midpoint, and it's 70,000 words, so it's gonna be about 140,000 words, which is unfortunately a short book for me. Unfortunately, and it's also a spin-off, so that's great. I love CS, and so I introduced it to my Instagram today of the characters. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this spin-off, and then after I finish it, I'm gonna go into working on book 3, which will probably also be its own vlog. So that's the intro. I kept it under 3 minutes. I think I need you guys need to pay me. That was a really short intro. So I'm either gonna go play Minecraft with my siblings, or I'm going to sure need a pack. I don't wanna. I don't know. We'll see. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next clip. This is not a voice note because my phone stops letting me send voice notes for, I don't know, I do stuff sometimes. Anyways, I just want to say this. Okay, I've been thinking of the scene in CS. I will write it tomorrow, I swear. Hopefully. Where, oh my gosh, I keep on pushing my dresser back. Where Alistair and Esha are dangling from the freaking sky bridge. And it's so good. Cause Alistair's leg is tangled up, and he's literally half passed out in pain, and he's hanging from his leg, right? And he's the blood is rushing into his head. He's holding onto Ezra with both hands, and he's half conscious, but he's just all he can think is don't let go. And then Ezra is also half conscious for a minute. He's what are you doing? And he's this is the then Russ sees him, and Russ is like, what's wrong with you? And he looks at Alistair's leg, and he's like, oh. And then he like wears better show instead, because he doesn't like Alistair.
So, it's been a hot minute. I can't remember the last time I vlogged. I can't remember what I talked about. I don't know what's happened since then, but let me give you a rundown of what I think has happened. I moved into college. Yeah. I'm in my dorm. I live a little clip of my dorm tour. Very nice. In my $80 Disney hoodie. Don't judge. It was really cute. I wanted stuff from Disney, okay? And yeah, last week I was in band camp, and I don't think I vlogged at all. My band schedule was really busy because I would get up at 6:30, then leave around 7:40, and then I'd be gone basically from that time to anywhere between 8 to 11 at night. And sometimes I had a break of an hour or so, but most of the time I was at the band hall practicing stuff for band camp. So that's a really busy schedule, I'm sure you can tell. I did manage to write every day, well, almost every day. I actually got about 2,000 words for a few nights in a row. Most of the nights it was between like 500 and 1,000, which I don't like stress too much about because I did not think band camp would be like 13 hours a day. I thought it would be like 8, but it was the entire day. I was wrong. And then yesterday I spent time just settling in more. And today was church, today's Sunday, and I slept in on accident. My body was really, really tired from camp, and I ignored the signs of how tired I was. And I did not get enough sleep the past week. Actually, I haven't gotten enough sleep the past month. My sleep schedule was terrible for all of July. 6-7 hours of sleep, 5 sometimes, and then this week did not help at all, and my body just, it did not wake up. It also helped that I had the wrong alarm set. I had an alarm set for 6:30 instead of 7:30, and so when I saw my alarm go off at 6:30, I was like, no, this is not right. There's another alarm that will go off later, and that alarm never went off. And I was supposed to take my friend to church with me. I had to walk. I texted him. He hasn't replied yet. I feel really bad, but he hasn't replied yet, so I ended up joining my church's live stream from my hometown church, and then I played some Zelda, and now I'm here. And I wanted to do some writing, and I know I've originally wanted to finish the first draft of this book, which I have 1.5, because I don't know if I told you this. I did start the first draft 3 years ago, and then I stopped by 2,000 words in. Obviously, I'm 80,000 words in. I'm a lot further now. This draft is going to get finished, but I call it 1.5. I never finished draft 1. And I was going to have it finished before school started, but that's obviously not going to happen anymore. And now my goal is to finish it before the end of August. So, this is pretty good to me. I think that's pretty doable. It should be easier now. I only have about 3 or 4 classes a day now, instead of being gone for 12 hours straight. So, yeah. Let's get into it. I don't know how vlogging's gonna work as well because busy, but I'll try to keep the vlogging up a little bit. I still don't know when I can vlog because I do have a roommate. She's not here right now. She's at cross country, but she does come back soon. So, don't know if I'm gonna give you updates, but I'll figure it out. I'm good at figuring things out. We got this.
Okay, it's the same time. It's starting. You can't hear it now, but the power went out. That's great. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out how the scene goes. Like, this is the second trial, and I don't know if I can explain the trials in this book and everything. I don't know if I will. Basically, in this trial, these characters have to save these civilians, which are like robots, and they have to save them. Like, it's all like, it's like a super sci-fi city, but it's not real. like it's made this so free, like there's so much technology that they can make like this entire mini cityscape for people to compete in, right? So they're competing this cityscape like in the sky. It's not really in the sky, but like the city is supposed to be in the sky. There's a real chance of getting hurt. Okay, to save these droids. It's part of the mission because they're trained to be superheroes, and this is the trials to train to be superheroes to save these droids, right? During the scene, the main character is saved by the other, like, major character, and the main character. There's kind of two main characters. There's a protag, and there's like, he's the main character too. A protag. He's attacked by like one of the like security droids who was trying to stop the candidates from saving. Because you have to have some stakes, right? He's attacked and he almost dies, right? And he's saved by the other main character who Mr. Blondie, Ezra himself, right? And Ezra is usually 99% of the time he's the one to save Alistair. Like, that's my relationship. He's the knight in shining armor, and Alistair's the damsel in distress, basically. And that is what's happening right now, except Alistair is not doing so hot. You may or may not have been poisoned, but I didn't say that. And you can like definitely tell the effects of catching up on him. And somehow he goes from fighting this droid to falling off this bridge in the sky, right? And then they get to the point where Alistair's grabbing him. Like Alistair's the one like holding him, keeping him from falling off. But Alistair also fell off the bridge, and his leg is tangled up in the wires. Because this bridge is like really big up because it's like on fire and everything. There's wires everywhere. The wires are crazy. His leg gets caught in the wires, and so I guess they both fall then. But he's hanging by his leg, which is like the wires are in his leg. It's really painful because the wires are like they're twisted all around his leg from like the ankle to the thigh. So it's really hurting him. So he's hanging by his leg, and he's holding on to Ezra, who's really heavy because Ezra's a cyborg. He's half metal. So holding on to him, and he could let go because he's the one who like, doesn't really care about the people. Like he's the most selfish one. He could let go and save himself, but he doesn't let go. They are safe, but like, how do we get from fighting this droid to falling off the sky bridge?
You know what it's been? It's been a really hot minute since we chatted. I started school. I don't know if I told you that. I don't know when I vlogged last. I started school. I had a full week of school. And now, we are here. It is August 24th. And I want this book done around Wednesday. Between tomorrow and Wednesday. Okay? Yes, the book of the vlog that I haven't been vlogging very much because my phone ran out of storage, and then I just like took out like 30 minutes worth of storage. So hopefully, video, so hopefully we have enough storage for now. I went to church this morning and I got food. I got Subway. Applaud me. If I could, I would sit here and write CS today because I'm on chapter 33 or 40. I'm close to finishing it. I would sit right here and just finish it. Do nothing else all day, just write it. But unfortunately, I have 4 songs memorized in band by tomorrow. So I have to go to that, and I'm gonna go about 1. So we're gonna go to that later. Until then, we're going to write. It's 11:20. We're gonna write as much as I can. We're gonna do some writing sprints, and I'm gonna eat some more. I'm so hungry, and I guess I'm just gonna take you along. I don't really have much of an update. You know what? We're gonna talk about this book a little bit. This book. Oh my gosh, it's kind of insane to me, because I used to say that this book is easy to write because it's deep, but then it also has those lighter moments to really spread it out, you know? And that was the case for about the first 100,000 words, okay? Well, the first 90,000 words. Since chapter 28, chapter 28, 28 hasn't been the same. There was a much darker feel to it. It's more heavier area that I have written stuff like this before, but I haven't written it so explicitly. And with that being said, like nothing explicitly happens on screen. Like it's not explicitly stated, but it's heavily implied, and it's just, considering this character and like how much he's already gone through, it's just like, if it's a heavier weight, it's something different, like seeing this thing happen in the past and having it be talked about versus having it happen in the background, which is in a different book I wrote, versus having it happen on screen, fade to black. So I need to find a way to keep the important elements and keep it like, because I do think this stuff is important, especially for these two characters and for the representation it has for society and people who struggle with this. But at the same time, me personally, I don't feel super comfortable writing it to this extreme, and I did. So I'm gonna work on fixing that. But yeah, that's okay. We're getting through it. We're surviving. It's getting better. Okay. Also, I realized that this book, most of my books have like the main character protagonist, they learn a lesson and they have a misbelief that they overcome. So they have a heroic moment where they like hit the lowest point and then get back up stronger, right? Or something like that. This book does not have that, and that's always bothered me. Now, one of the reasons why is because I actually did not plot this book out using the 4-act story structure and Save the Cat, and I usually combine both of them loosely, but I still use them. I didn't use either one this time. I just plotted it and went for it without using any like base code for the internal conflict or anything. I just went for it. I think I get it now. I think the reason why I didn't have that is because the story isn't focused. The protagonist is not a hero. The protagonist is a victim. And this is a story of a victim surviving. I worded it in my story kind of well, I think. I don't know if I can replicate what I said. So this is what I said on my close friend story on Instagram. This message right here. Like, that's what I was talking about. And I think that explains this book pretty well. It is a story of a victim, not a hero, so it's not really heroic. There is, like, you know that hug scene in Thunderbolts? There's a scene that's not like that. No, it's like that, like, same vibes. It's not the exact same scene, but it's really similar, and so that's, like, kind of the heroic moment, but, like, the hero doesn't really overcome any obstacles because he never did anything wrong. He was used as a victim, and he was manipulated and pushed down over and over again, and he realized that at the end that, hey, I was a victim, I did not deserve this. Okay, so yeah. And Rosquito is currently a captive. This book has like warped my view on this character because of how much he's gone through. This is a prequel, and there's already some changes I have to make to the actual trilogy now, but I'm just like looking at this character, I'm like, what did I do to you? The bromance is really cute though. The bromance in this book is really cute. Him, Alistair, and then Ezra, they're so cute. I talk about them a lot on this channel. I really love them. They're like my everything. They're my comfort characters. So, yeah, I don't know. I need to stop yapping. That's life right now. I'm gonna like actually vlog for you guys, like people and stuff, because this YouTube channel ain't dead, guys. It may seem like it, but it ain't dead yet. It ain't dead yet. Don't know how much time I had because the remake could be anywhere. So, I finished this yesterday. I finished it. It was. I rushed the ending. I always rush the endings. Always. I don't know why. I think it's because. Well, I do know why. It's because when I get into the books, the final 10 chapters, I like do it all within the span of like a day or two. Because I'm really excited to finish it. And that usually means multiple 10K days. and rushed writing. Oh well, it's over. I'm so excited. It's like 132,000 words exactly. I don't know. 34. It's 130 something exactly. I'm gonna print it off. Okay, I just got a package, and this could either be two things. It could be some books I bought from thrift books. I bought 4 though. This is not 4. Or it could be something really, really exciting we're about to see. Either way, I'm both excited because I'm pretty sure either way it's books. But oh my god! So you remember how I finished a draft? I don't know if you knew that TikTok, but I finished a draft the other day and I printed off my drafts. So for context, this is a draft, this is a draft, this is a draft, this is a draft, and I have more in my backpack. And now we have, this is a spin-off, but oh my gosh. Also, I got pins for the characters, so yeah. So exciting, so exciting. It's really short from book that I write. I usually write books out like between 130,000 words to 200,000 words. Longer. Most of mine have been longer recently. One's been longer, but 3 have been longer. But yeah. I look crazy right now. I did not wear makeup today. I also like 5 hours of sleep and it was terrible and I had to get coffee. I don't not like coffee, I don't get it here. I got it today to keep me awake and it worked, but I'm a little bit early tonight, not at 1 a.m. So, see us then. This week I'm gonna take a break and work on planning the next book, which is DR. And then next Sunday, we're gonna start revising. No, we're gonna go back to Revisionary. If you don't know what Revisionary is, it's the third book, Revisionary. It's the third book of my YA fantasy sci-fi trilogy. The first book is published, the second book, Luminary, is coming out in winter, and the third book, Visionary, is coming out next year. With CS, and hopefully with Dying Renegades. It depends on if I can get Dying Renegades done this year. Everything depends on my Dying Renegades, guys. But I'm just plotting it this week. I want to get the plot finished this week, okay? And I can do that. I can do it in 2 days, technically, but this might be the end of the vlog. If it is, thank you for coming. This is probably a shorter one. Sorry for the chaoticness. A lot of things happened in my life during this vlog. If you like the content of a teen writer who is now in college doing her thing of writing and publishing books, then feel free to give me a subscriber or follow my Instagram. And it's nice to see you all. I don't see any of you, but it's nice to know you. So, I'm conking out, guys. I have homework to do, actually. I forgot because I had homework to do. So, thanks for being awesome. I need the catchphrase.